Hi guys, Louis in the UK. I'm near Bristol. I just want you to know I'm 56. I turned 57 on July the 10th. So you think about it, guys. It's June the 17th, 8:51 a.m. I've been up since 6 a.m. I always get up very early, always. I've got too much energy, guys. You can thank the carnivore diet for that. When I wake up, I am boosting with energy, bursting with energy, and I run down the stairs when I wake up. Before I started the carnivore diet, I couldn't walk down the stairs. I had to hold on and walk down slowly because I had so much aches and pains. So you think about it, guys. I'm going to turn 57. So if it's June the 17th, I turn 57 on July the 10th. It's not long, is it? A couple of weeks. So when I'll turn 57, I actually feel much healthier now than I did 1 year ago when I started this diet. Yes, it's been a year, guys. I am so proud. I'm so proud of this diet. Of course, I highly recommend this diet. But I am fitter and slimmer and healthier than I was a year ago. A year ago, I had pre-diabetes. I had ulcerative colitis, a very bad case of ulcerative colitis. So guys, if you've got things like IBS, IBD, Crohn's, anything like that, that's related to your inners here, the carnivore diet is your cure. It not only will get rid of all the stuff like going to the toilet constantly and pains here and even bleeding from your rear passage, rushing to the toilet every 2 minutes. It'll get rid of all of that. It'll get you off medications. It will make your body fix itself properly. Of course, you have to get rid of the carbs, the breads, the sugars, the donuts, the cakes, the chocolate, the alcohol, and all of the processed garbage that you're shoving in this mouth. And trust me, guys, the thing that has caused you to be unwell, to feel achy, to have low energy, to have brain fog, is because of what you put in this mouth. I keep repeating this. What goes in this mouth is caused your illness. Not inherited from your parents, not something that you caught accidentally, not because you're getting old, not because you worked too hard or you did a strenuous job or you had sports problems. No, you are unwell and overweight and on medication and depressed and anxiety and can't sleep and are achy all over with stomach issues and arthritis because of what you put in this mouth. I guarantee you that as soon as you eliminate all the garbage that used to go in here and you go to fatty meat and eggs and salt and just drink water, as soon as you do that and you eat just twice a day eating is enough. Stop all snacking. Stop having cereals in the morning, which is more sugar just entering your body. As soon as you do that, you'll reverse everything and you will get back to normal and be at your optimum. Anyway, I'm having a cup of tea. Look, I'm actually being naughty. I have milk in my tea, but I only have a small amount. I just want to add, it was Father's Day yesterday. I had an ice cream. We went for a curry in the evening. Now, I am constantly eating eggs and bacon, steak, pork chops, pork bellies, lamb ribs, all the time, twice a day, all the time. Every now and then, it will be a special occasion. Like yesterday was Father's Day and my son's birthday. I had an ice cream. Now, today, I'll know about it. Today, when I go to the toilet, my body will know I had that ice cream. I had a curry. Now, it's okay. The curries are okay. It's the rice. Don't eat the rice, guys. It's not good for you. That'll make you go to the toilet. But do you know what, guys? If you have a bad day because it was a special occasion, or just because on that day you were weak-willed, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Just get back on the road. stick to the diet, eggs and bacon, fatty meat, fish, omelets, stop the pizzas, stop the garbage, and you'll be fine again, guys. So I'm going to quickly show you what I eat, and I'll tell you why. Because I had a message yesterday thanking me for my diet and for my videos, telling me that I've helped inspire them, and that I'm inspirational. Thank you, guys. All your comments that praise me and my diet, I really appreciate it. Really appreciate it, because I want to share with you my success story, because I'm so proud of it. Now, I'm not making money. This is not a monetized channel. I'm sharing this because I want to. I want other people of all ages. And I tell you now, guys, you can get well and be healthy and active and full of energy at any age. It doesn't matter if you're 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. If you go on the carnivore, or if you can't do carnivore, go on keto, which allows you some low carbs, some nuts, some berries, etc. You will transform your life. And if someone asks me, what is the thing that you are most surprised about on the carnivore diet or keto diet that has helped you, I've got an instant answer. High energy levels every day, all day, every day. And waking up in the morning feeling invigorated and excited for the day ahead, really looking forward to the day ahead. Are you fed up with life, guys? Are you fed up with life? Do you look in the mirror and not like what you see? Are you just getting through the days? Are you like, oh God, not another day? I just want to get through the day. Are you just trying to get through the month? Some of you, are you just trying to get through the year? Is every year difficult for you guys? And when you look in the mirror and your face looks a bit older and your body shape has completely changed and you're embarrassed of how you look, do you think that's it for me? That's it for me. I'm on a slippery slope. I'm going to get iller and iller. I'll be dying soon. I'll probably die in my 50s or 60s. Do you feel that way? Do you not see a long life for yourself? Do you think, do you know what? I'm 50, 60. I don't have that much long. So I'm just going to get fatter and fatter and iller and not really care about life and just be quite a miserable person that's unhappy and just basically hate on life. And are you bitter? Are you bitter towards people around you? Because you know in here you are unhappy. Because when you look in the mirror, you're like, oh, I don't like my life. I'm fat. I'm tired. I'm depressed. I've got anxiety. Is that who you are? Because I tell you now, you go on the carnivore diet, the keto diet, you just try it for 3 or 4 days. Hi, Gattaca. Good day to you. Are you in London? Remind me where you are. Are you just like, oh, every day is a grind. I hate my job. Poor me. Oh no, I got kids. Oh, I'm married. Bleh. Are you like that? Are you like that, guys? Because if you are, the carnivore diet, hi New York, tell me your name again. I know we spoke before. Obviously, you know I'm Louis. So are you just down on life? Because the carnivore diet and the keto diet will completely get you out of it. It'll fix all your problems. It'll bring your body to its optimum. It will rejuvenate your immune system. You will feed your body the nourishment it has been begging you for. Because your body, if you are constantly hungry and you feel crap, it's because you've been giving your body the wrong foods for your whole life. Could be 40, 50 years, 20, 30 years, could be 10 years. Hi, Will. Nice to meet you. So someone messaged me and said, can you just tell me what your diet is? So I'm going to tell you now. I'm going to go through it quickly. I do run another channel called Elvis Presley Daily Planet. Elvis Presley Daily Planet. It's on YouTube. So I tend to do a video for my carnivore diet channel, and then I'll go off and do my Elvis Presley Daily Planet. So if any of you are into Elvis, I'm going to do a live on my Elvis channel in about half an hour. You're welcome aboard, guys. Right. Now it was Father's Day yesterday, and look what my son bought me. Look at that. Look how big it is. I'm not sure if it gives it justice, but my son knows that this diet, this carnivore diet, keto diet, but mainly carnivore, literally transformed my health. Every time he sees me, because he lives in Bristol, I only see him about 3 times a year. He can't believe how my skin has smoothed out, how my muscles have grown, and even my face has got thinner, and I've lost my belly. Obviously, I've got a chest. He thinks I'm getting younger, even though I'm 57 in a couple of weeks. My son is 27, and I'm in better health than my son. No offense to my son, because I love him to bits, but he is not as in good condition as I am health-wise, fitness-wise. And that's because I am eating the right foods. My son is not carnivore. He'll eat a pizza. He'll eat pasta. He'll eat foods that are not good for him. He will say this to me: I eat a balanced diet, a balanced diet. And we have all been tricked into thinking that a balanced diet is good for us. We have been tricked into thinking that cholesterol is bad for us. It's not bad for us. It's very good for us. Every cell in our body has cholesterol in it. Cholesterol is very good for you. We have been tricked into thinking that salt is bad for us. It's rubbish. Meat is not bad for you. It's not going to give you a heart attack. It's not going to give you a stroke. You eating that will give you every vitamin, mineral, nutrient, fatty acid you could ever have. There is every single thing in your body that for your body to sustain itself at its optimum, at its healthiest, in this and this and this. Look, you eat that and drink that for the rest of your life. You will live to your 100, guys. You will live to your 100, and you will feel great. So the other things I eat, so I eat twice a day. I do a 17-hour fast every day, which isn't hard because most of it I'm asleep. Just some normal eggs, some cheapo bacon. Keep the fat in the bacon. When you cook your bacon, let it swim in the fat. The fat is so good for you. If you have excess fat, save it. Save the fat. Use it for cooking. Do not use margarine. Do not use vegetable oils. They are poison. Use natural fats that come out of your meat. I cook in my fats. So I'll give you another example. These are my lamb ribs. Okay. These are my lamb ribs, and a lot of fat will come out of this, and I will keep that fat and I will smother the fat all over it and eat it like that with a few eggs. Yeah, a bit of salt, and I absolutely love it. And the other thing I like, which is nice and cheap, is just normal pork bellies. Normal pork bellies. I cover them in salt with a few eggs. That's all I eat, guys. That's all I eat. I'll put it here in front of you. So we've got pork bellies. We've got, let me go back in the camera. Can you see this? It's a bit hard to see. So pork bellies, lamb ribs, steak. I don't always buy the expensive steak. That was bought to me as a gift. I just get a cheap £3 steak, or in your world, $3 steak, bacon, eggs. Yeah, so we put it here so you can see it. And salt. That's what I eat, guys. You want to get well, get better, be very healthy, lose weight fast, feel full of energy, feel excited every day, come off medication. Medication that you've probably been taking your whole life that has seriously bad side effects for you and that has just made you more ill. Medication that you're probably addicted to. Just go on the carnivore diet and you will reverse everything. I was pre-diabetic. I'm not pre-diabetic anymore. I've had my blood tests. My blood levels are now normal. I don't rush to the toilet 8 times a day anymore. I go to the toilet every other day. Yeah. So I know look, if you're new to the carnivore diet, I get it. It sounds weird. Oh, he's eating meat and eggs all the time. Fatty meat. Who eats their fat? I just had a massive heart attack after losing 70 pounds from the intermittent fasting sprint training and carnivore heavy diet. I recovered and went to get back to and want to get back to carnivore. Get back to carnivore. Will. Trust me. If anything is going to heal you, it will be eating carnivore. If it's going to help you with your symptoms that you get from your heart attack. Trust me. I wouldn't say it unless I meant it. And if you go on YouTube and watch any videos of carnivores, even carnivores that have had heart problems, they will all tell you that it has gradually sorted themselves out. It will gradually sort you out. You don't really have much of a choice, because as soon as you get eating the sugary stuff and the pastas and the wheat-based products and the ultra-processed foods, obviously drinking alcohol, drinking fizzy drinks, as soon as you start giving your body loads of insulin spike, you get an insulin spike every time you eat. As soon as your body goes back to having 10, 15 insulin spikes a day, you're going to get more ill. It's going to help block up your arteries, yeah? So trust me, if you want some way of trying to clear out your arteries and strengthen your heart and make you feel better, it will be by giving the correct nourishment to your body. You feed your body the correct things and your body will fix itself. It's not going to happen like that. It's not going to happen in a day or a week. It could, if you've been very unwell, which you obviously have, it may take a while. It may take a year. It may take 2 years, but you'll see the difference within a few months. So you said, so Will, we've got a similar story here. The wife won't be supportive of it and is doubting my approach after this big scare. I am trying to convince her otherwise. Do you know what? I've been where you are, Will. My wife was completely against the carnivore diet. She was like, "Oh my God, what are you doing? Are you eating all that meat? You're going to give yourself a heart attack. Yeah, you're going to have a stroke. You're going to keel over and die." My wife thought that when I started eating fatty meat and eggs and omelets, that's really what I eat: fatty meat, eggs, omelet, bacon. My wife, 48, is way too young, and I bet you, Will, you have spent your life eating the wrong foods. Am I right? Do you have pre-diabetes? Do you have diabetes? Yeah. Now, my wife was the same. Don't do it. Don't do it. And remember, I'm now 10 stone 12. Yeah. When I started the diet, I was getting on to 13 stone. I was 12 and a half stone. Yeah. And I had a massive belly. I had a big bowling ball belly. My face was fat. Let me see if I can show you a picture. I've got an old picture somewhere. And my wife was like, "Don't do it. Don't do it." Right? And she was worried. And when I was putting the fat on my meat and eating it with my meat, she was like, "What are you doing? What are you doing? You're going to kill yourself. You're going to have a heart attack. Cholesterol is killing you." Now, I'm telling you now, cholesterol cures you. Cholesterol helps clean out your arteries. Yeah? The cholesterol that goes in your mouth will not affect your health. Right. Remember, every cell in your body needs cholesterol. Your brain needs cholesterol. Your body makes cholesterol. Eggs are so good for you. Anyone that tells you eggs are bad for you and you shouldn't eat too many eggs are wrong. Look at me. Look at me. Look. Do I look like I'm turning 57 in 2 weeks? I'm not trying to show off. I'm trying to say, look at me, look. I am 57 in 2 weeks. Yeah, 57. I only exercise 3 times a week. I exercise for half an hour. And I run 3 times a week for 1.5 miles. Not much. I don't exercise much. But I do stick to this diet. Now, I kept saying to my wife, "It's going to be fine. You need to trust me. You need to trust me." Now, I had been to the doctor and he had done my blood levels, said I was pre-diabetic. If I carried on, I was going to become type 2 diabetic. Thank you, Will. And you will as well. Because remember, this diet works at any age. 30, 40, 50, 60, it doesn't matter. You stick to this diet, and I mean stick to it, and you stop eating all the garbage that's going in here. So breads, wheat, pastas, anything that's loaded with sugar, so fizzy drinks, alcohol. And I'm telling you now, within weeks, you will feel different. If you're on the carnivore diet now, are you on the carnivore diet now, Will? You should have already noticed your energy levels much higher. Now, this is the thing. My wife was so worried for me. And even my brother, because I was putting butter on my meat. I was using butter to cook everything with. And I was smothering my meats in butter. And my brother was like, what are you doing? Are you mad? How can you put butter all over your food? And I was saying to my brother, butter's really good for you. It's so natural. It's really good for you. It's got loads of goodness in it. And then my brother was watching me eating all the eggs, and he was saying, you shouldn't be eating all those eggs. It's too much cholesterol. Yeah. And I kept saying to him, do you know what else I do? To my brother, I said to him, I eat all the meat. I eat all the fat. I cut the fat up, the pork, the meat on the fat on the bacon, the rind, the rind on the pork bellies. My brother was like, this bit here. My brother was like, you should be cutting the fat off your meat. You shouldn't be eating that fat. We have all been conditioned by society to think that the fat on meat is bad for you. It is so good for you. I can't even explain how good fat is for you. Did you know that fat, people now live on sugar. They get their energy from sugar. Yeah. So I call it being sugar adapted. So your body is always craving more sugar, which is why you're always hungry, by the way. The reason you have to eat constantly is because your body, it wants a dopamine hit. Give me more sugar. Give me more sugar. Give me the bread. Give me the potato. Give me the pizza. Give me the chocolate bar. It wants, give me, to try and keep you feet. Yeah, avocados are really good, really good. I still use an avocado oil. Avocado oil is good. Look, I'm not against all vegetables. Low carb vegetables are fine. Low carb berries. Keto is okay. Look up keto. Keto is a good diet. It's mainly meat and eggs anyway, fatty meat and eggs anyway. Keto allows a little bit of movement. So it'll give you some low carbs. It'll give you some low carb veg. It'll give you a bit of berries, some nuts, gives you a bit of movement. But I have found the biggest benefit comes when you're eating, I would say at least 95% of your diet should be meat. Anyway, as I was saying, and yes, look, I'm human. Sometimes I'll have a few nuts. Sometimes I'll have a piece of fruit. Sometimes I'll have, say, my wife will cook a roast dinner. So say my wife does roast chicken or pork, and there's a little bit of broccoli there, or there's a few peas. I'll have a few, yeah? But I will pile the meat on, and I will eat all the fat on the meat. But generally, I will eat, like today I will have eggs and bacon, or maybe an omelette, prawn omelette. I love prawn omelette. Tonight I will have lamb ribs and steak and maybe a pork belly. That's basically what I have every day. But every now and then, there's a special occasion, I'll have something different. Have you ever, I do eat avocados. What else? I think nuts are okay, as long as you don't binge on the nuts. Don't fill your belly up with a big bag of nuts. Have a few nuts, have a handful of nuts. It's okay. So anyway, we don't need to be too strict on ourselves, because you won't last. If you're too strict on the diet, you won't last. You'll give up. You'll get so fed up that you'll just go, I've had enough. Anyway, let me talk about sugar and fat. What people don't understand is that sugar and fat do the same thing. They give you energy. So yes, you'll be eating anything with sugar to boost your energy. But remember, sugar energy is very short-lived. You'll have a bit, you'll feel a bit more awake. 10 minutes later, you'll be tired again and you'll be hungry. Sugar will keep you eating. So you'll wake up, you'll have a big cereal with sugar in. Maybe you'll even put fruit in. Remember, fruit is fattening. I know there's some goodness in fruit, but it's fattening. Yeah. So you can't have too much fruit either, guys. Anyway, so in between breakfast and dinner, you're snacking. It could be biscuits with your tea. It could be like an energy cereal bar. It could, I don't know, a pancake. People will binge between breakfast and dinner time. Then they have their dinner. They have a massive meal with maybe a pasta meal with whatever. Pasta is not good for you. And it's very fattening, and it turns to sugar in your tummy. And then even after dinner time, people are snacking until tea time. All different kinds of things. Anything that is low calorie, that is diet, it's got the word diet on the box, in a tin, in a box, that says low fat, is not good for you, guys. It's not good. Anything that says low fat is not good for you. Yeah. Any processed garbage that says that this will help you diet, it's rubbish. It just keeps you hungry, and it's full of chemicals that are bad for you. So people will snack until tea time. Then at tea time, they'll have a big meal, a giant pizza or whatever it is. And then after tea time, they're still hungry. So you carry on eating. Remember, every time you eat, you're getting insulin spikes that are bad for you. Insulin is not good for you. Yeah. And then you snack until you go to bed. And some people even eat when they're asleep. They wake up, go down to the fridge or to their cupboards, looking for biscuits, looking for crisps, looking for Doritos. It's bad for you, guys. And then people are overweight because all of this excess eating is being stored in your body. So you just get fatter and fatter and more unwell and more unwell. And your blood sugars are going up and up. And before you know it, you're at the doctor's because you've got so many illnesses and aches and pains and brain fog that you think, I'm dying. And then you don't even realize that the reason you're dying is because the way you are eating. Yeah. So your doctor will take a look at you and say, he probably will say you're overeating. But I tell you now, he will not say to you, did you know if you give your body the correct foods, the foods that we ancestrally were eating hundreds of thousands of years ago, even 1 million years ago, that you will get better and you will lose weight, and it will boost your immune system, and your body will run at its optimum, and your body will run at default. Remember, if you're giving your body the correct foods, it goes back to default. It's trying to fix itself. It's rejuvenating and replacing everything at any age if you give it the right food. But you have to give it fatty meats and eggs. You have to do that, and water, and you have to cut out all the crappy foods for your body to fix itself. Remember that. So important. And anyway, I'm talking about my wife, and do you know what? You're going to laugh at this, guys. My wife started doing the carnivore diet, and within 2 weeks, she lost 8 pounds, and she started to glow with health. So bit by bit, all of my kids, bit by bit, have started eating more meat, a lot more meat as well, and eggs. Now, they're not carnivores, they're not keto, so they still will eat a pizza or a curry or rice or potato or pasta. They still eat everything. But at least through watching me and seeing me get healthier and me get better, they've been introduced back to meat. Meat isn't the bad guy anymore. Eggs aren't the bad guy anymore in my family. People know it's good for you. My wife does not now think that fat is bad for me. In fact, when I cook my wife a steak, she wants me to pour the fat all over it. When I cook her some pork bellies or some lamb ribs, she wants the fat on it. It actually makes it taste nicer. So I've bit by bit, I've won my family over. They don't think I'm going to have a heart attack because I'm eating cholesterol. They actually know that it's completely changed my life. It's reversed all my illnesses, and they know that it's good for me. Now, do they like the thought of constantly eating meat every day, meat and eggs? No, they think it's boring, so they can't do it. Now, I have found as I have become fat adapted, so as my body switched from getting its energy from sugar to fat, now this is the key here, guys. You have to train your body to stop relying on the sugar intake, the rubbish, and then it shifts to the fat intake. So you are getting your energy from the fat coming into you. And when I say fat, I mean fat from the meat. I don't mean fat from margarine, because margarine is poison. I don't mean fat from vegetable oil. I mean fat, animal fats. And yes, avocado or coconut, or there are other fat. There are vegetable fats that are fine, olive oil, etc. But generally, your body loves the fat in the meats you're eating, the meats you're cooking. And you can use lard, butter,